When you feel like you're falling apart, hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. You know, I think if you've lived long enough, there can have been moments, or there can be moments, or there have been moments in a person's life where they felt that everything was coming unglued in their life, that their life was falling apart. And they didn't know what to do. They didn't know what direction to take. They didn't know what answer that could stop whatever was happening. It could be the falling away of a marriage. It could be your spouse walked out on you. It could be that one of your adult children are going down a very wrong road. It could be a health diagnosis. It could be a financial crisis. It could be almost anything, or it could be all of the above. And so what do you do when you feel like your life is falling apart? Well, I don't give advice or suggestions, so I'll tell you that the times in my life that I felt like my world was falling apart, I stepped back and I regrouped. I reminded myself of other times that I had gotten through difficult and challenging times. And I reinforced in myself that I would also get through this time, that life is changing, that the season is changing. You know, when we do not create the problem and the problem comes to us and it affects our lives, all we can do is respond in the most positive way. And if indeed we created it through bad decisions or mistakes or wrong decisions, I don't think people most of the time purposefully try to create wrong decisions. I think people are usually doing the very best that they can. You have to forgive yourself if there's forgiveness needed. And then you have to push forward, making the very best decisions you can. Don't continue to dig your hole deeper, but dig your way out. And it may be a long way up out of that hole, but begin to dig, because otherwise you're just going to stay there. And how you dig is making the very best informed decisions that you can. And sometimes we don't know what the answer is. We don't know what decision to make, and we have to wait for other events to take place before we can actually make the right decisions that we want to make. Either way, it's important to have hope. It's important to have faith and to remind yourself that yes, you will get through this. This will be a thing of the past at some point. But right now you're going through a storm, or you're going through things shaking out in your life. You know, it could be the loss of a loved one. I mean, you know, when you lose someone you love, it's heartbreaking. They never leave your heart. They're always with you. And at some level, you always grieve for that person. You may very well go on. You may be happy again. You may build a wonderful life for yourself. But that person that you truly loved, that maybe is no longer there in the way that they were, you will never forget, and you will always cherish and love them and the memories that they provided in your life and who they were and are in your life. And so the key to it is, when life feels like it's falling apart, is to step back, find comfort in other people who will give you comfort. They may not have the answers, but they comfort you. Comfort people, not critical people. You don't need critical people at that time. You need comforting people. And if possible, find the right people that may have the solutions for you, that may help you navigate through the murky waters of trying to get out of this situation or situations. Life is not always a smooth road, and it's not always an easy road. Things can happen in life that we didn't see coming, or that we saw coming and could not do anything about. And yet we have to have the belief that it's all going to work out for good. Because if you have the belief that it's not going to work out for good at any level, then you're not going to put forth any positive energy, and it's only going to devastate you more. The key to it is you will get through this. You have to believe that you will get through this, and not only will you get through it, but somehow you will find a way to thrive through it. And then beyond that, when it's over, you will continue to thrive in life. Some people go into survival mode, and I understand that sometimes that's necessary. And yet at some point you want to get out of survival mode and back into thriving mode, whether it's through the crisis or after the crisis. It's important to get back to living your best you, your best life, to the best of your ability, even when things have fallen apart. You may begin to build a brand new you, or a brand new beginning, or a brand new life, or a brand new way of things. Or it may return to like it used to be, or something similar. Whichever way it is, you have to keep your hope, your faith, your belief that all things are ultimately working for your good. From my house to yours, may God bless you. I hope you like, share, subscribe, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.